Hey everybody, it is Way6987. This video is going to be a little bit different than what I usually do. I'm about to be telling a story about my Rizz. Now, in case y'all are wondering, Rizz is the ability to attract the opposite sex. So, here's the story, right? So, I was about 13 at the time, right? Just in puberty. I was moving in from Arab to Lazy Springs. It's somewhere in Alabama. I don't know if y'all know, but anyway, there's this one. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to publicize no one, but she had red hair and blue eyes, and I tell you what, she was pretty as it gets. So there's this one girl, right? And it's the first crush I ever had. I remember. Uh, I don't know, but it's the first crush I ever had. I didn't really know what I was doing, right? So I just remember I walked in there, right, and a little bit of time went by, and eventually puberty started hitting a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And then when they got right there, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then, but anyway, I was like, dang, she's pretty. And then I realized she had a good personality. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask her, even though I talked to her one time, right? So I realized I wouldn't be able to do it by myself because I was too nervous. So I got help from my friend, my wingman. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know. But basically, uh, I told him about it and asked him to give me some confidence, right? So we did that. So actually, I got the shirt I got rejected in. Hold on, let me show you. This is it right here. This shirt right here. This is a blue flannel. But basically, I just remember, right? I walked in school that day, and the most nervous I've been about anything, like one of the most nervous things I've ever been in my entire life, right? I just remember, I told my friend Brady I was going to ask her that day. And I remember he told the whole school. And I remember sixth period, seventh period was when I was going to go do it because that's when gym class was, right? Probably a bad idea, and I think looking back on it, but I remember I had 3 peppermints, right, made my breath smell right, and I used my last peppermint getting ready. I remember I walked out, and Brandon was hold on, my fault for saying his name, but he was standing there with the whole freaking school, and when I walked in, they all like started like jumping around and cheering me on. Let's go, Lou! Then I remember we were going out, man. Everybody's hugging me up. And then I had like 15 guys. I walked in, they're jumping all around me. We walked in, it's like they're like, "Do it right now, Luke." But then I remember this is the funny part right here, right? So to get some context, before I did this, uh, our coach he was gone because he was having a baby, right? So he got a really bad note from the sub. So I just remember when I walked in there, he was really mad. He's like, "Everybody sit down, man. Don't say a word." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, he is mad as it gets." But I remember I was sitting there and I heard her voice and I heard, "Luke." And I turned around and then she made this motion at me. And I was like, and my heart was like, oh. And then it got even worse because I remember the coach was like, "All right, y'all did this and that and this and that. Now I'm gonna make y'all do all this." I remember doing all this exercising. I was about to pass out, and at the same time my heart was broken. I tell you what, there's so many emotions at the same time. I couldn't even think. I didn't even I couldn't comprehend the heartbreak yet because it was my first time, right? And I just remember once we got out of gym class, I got on the bus. I laid down. I put the shirt over my face. And I remember I went to go sit. My friend, two of my friends, right? I sat in the middle of them, and they're like, talking to me, motivating me, trying to, make me not feel bad about what just happened, bro. But I remember my heart's broken for like 6 months after that. But more of the story, well, not really more of the story, but just a tip. What you don't want to take advice from me, but if you're asking a girl, don't ask her only talking to her like one time ever. You gotta get to know her first. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If y'all like the video, like if I get 10 likes, I tell you another story about my elders. See y'all.